Hi, I'm Kate Swan. I caught up recently with Steve Corney and interviewed him about his attitude towards fitness. Steve's a senior fitness lecturer, a fitness trainer and gym owner. Enjoy. Kate speaking with Steve Corney at Perfect Fit Gym. Steve is a gym owner and trainer and a fitness instructor too of other trainers.
Yeah, correct, absolutely.
So is there any other role you have in the fitness industry?
No, so I've been a personal trainer for about 5 or 6 years now, and then purchased this gym, Perfect Fit Gym, in January this year, and then obviously been lecturing fitness for the last couple of years as well, so teaching trainers how to train their clients as well.
Great. Where do you do that, Steve?
So that's with the Melbourne Sports and Aquatics Centre?
MSAC.
Yeah, MSAC.
Great.
Melbourne Sports and Aquatics Centre, and the Australian Fitness Academy as well, so a bit of time out there.
Great. Yeah. How often would you work with a client who wants to lose weight, Steve?
Oh, you're probably thinking, so out of 5 clients that come through the door, you're probably looking at 4 out of 5 are looking for some sort of weight loss or some sort of toning or something that constitutes the programming of weight loss into their program and into their training. So
what are the challenges of working with overweight clients?
I think that the big thing is just trying to educate them about making the right decisions. But it gets to a point, and a lot of the education that we went through and that I am teaching the trainers as well, is that it's a lot to do with nutrition, more so than the actual exercise that they're doing. There's very little actually that talks about the mindset and the actual psychology behind what's going on in the head of these clients that's actually limiting them from doing the right nutrition, training the right way, and actually being motivated enough to get out of bed and put that stuff in place.
And how do you manage clients who are disillusioned with their weight loss?
It's really challenging. It's really confronting, because we sort of play that role as the person that cops the brunt of it. So we celebrate their success, but we also get, for use of a better word, we get blamed if things aren't going right. So it's really hard to, again, it's a process that we've got to take to really talk to our clients and really make sure that they've got all the information, all the support and all the framework in place, so that they can really just tick the box, flip the switch and off they go. So
what would your top 3 tips for weight management be?
Consistency would be the big one, so you just got to be consistent with everything. Just get into a routine and just get going. Next thing is just absolutely just get out of bed and have a crack. So fitness doesn't have to be coming into the gym, it can be just going for a walk or just making simple, really small adjustments to your current lifestyle, and that really helps you getting along the way. And then the third one is just watching what you eat and burning more energy than you consume. That's the simple formula. Burn more than you consume and you'll lose weight. It's as simple as that.
Sounds simple, doesn't it?
It is, yeah, it's so simple, yet there's so much stuff in between those 2 parts of the equation that just are misunderstood or just not really talked about.
And when it comes to your work, what are you passionate about?
I just love seeing the change. I love seeing the clients that come in, and again, there's a lot of clients that come in with the goals and ambitions to lose weight, but you can just see that they're not in the headspace, or they're not in that position to really get started and get going. There's a lot of stuff they need to do before that, but once they get to that stage, and either we work with them or they work it out themselves, and they start seeing the results, they start seeing the changes, and then it becomes a habit, and they start getting that consistency, and then the results just start coming, the weight drops, and yeah, that's the most rewarding part, is just seeing the change and seeing the lifestyle shift that they make as well. That's really cool.
And what about for you, career-wise? Has there been a turning point for you in your career, or something that sort of marks it?
It has. It's probably taking over the gym here. So I made the decision to move into a facility of my own, because I felt that as an educator, it was great. I was having impact on the people that were going into the industry. As a personal trainer in the industry, I was having impact on my clients, but I wanted to increase the scope of impact that I could have. So having a facility where there were members and clients that you could impact and have influence over was the next logical step.
What inspired you to get into the industry?
I've just loved fitness all throughout my life. So there's no I was heavy once and lost a lot of weight and therefore I wanted to inspire others. It was just that I was raised really well by parents that just valued health and fitness, valued being outside. A lot of technology that exists now didn't exist back then, so things like going outside and playing after school and going for walks, going for runs, just mucking around outside and getting dirty, that was stuff that we grew up with and I learned to value, and then as a result of that, it's very hard to sit behind a desk and write stuff and sign stuff. So being in an active profession that allows you to be around people and allows you to exercise all the time, it's fantastic. Couldn't ask for anything better.
What about a work-life balance?
Yeah, it's a really hard and interesting thing to try and achieve. I think with the fitness industry, it just allows that balance, because you work in the mornings, you work in the nights, you've got some middle of the days free, you've got lots of holidays and opportunities to travel around the world and do what you want to do. So the balance is certainly there.
And what about for you personally? What do you do fitness-wise?
Fitness-wise, I do a bunch of everything. So a lot of time spent in the gym doing my own training, just refining my skills. But I'm a sprint canoeist, so flat water kneeling Canadian canoes over 1,200 metres. It's the latest thing I've picked up. Outrigger canoeing, I've just got back from the Cook Islands to compete in the World Championships over there.
And you did very well, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Our crew did really well, so I was very fortunate to be with some great people. Swimming, I'm a volunteer and professional lifesaver as well down at Gunnemanna Surf Club.
If you had to describe yourself in 4 words.
High energy, eccentric, out there, confident.
And what's your best tip for de-stressing?
De-stressing is just to do anything that involves moving around. So find the thing that you enjoy doing. My downtime is training, because I find that that's the thing that relaxes me and allows me to have clarity of thought the most, especially when I'm out on the water. So that when you're out on the water in a craft that doesn't have a rudder, where it's just you and the elements, it really gives you an opportunity just to think about stuff and let your brain just wander.
So we'll never find you on the couch with a remote control and a beer.
I'm an absolute movie buff, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But I'm moving around while I'm watching.
And Steve, if you feel comfortable giving us a testimonial for our website.
So this book is, for the first time, it was a book that really just addressed the concept of the psychology of weight loss. So what's actually going on in the heads of our clients, that us as personal trainers are sort of just wondering, is the stuff that I'm saying getting through? And there's a lot of education, a lot of literature out there that talks about nutrition, it talks about the need to do health and fitness, but it misses that middle part. It misses the bit about the psychology and what's going on. This book really addresses that really well, and it does it in a tongue-in-cheek manner, but it doesn't leave out the theory. It's really easy to dumb things down and simplify things for the personal trainers out there, but this keeps the theory and it keeps the integrity of the information, but delivers it in a way that's really easy to understand. And some of the stuff that I took out of it has worked a treat with some of our clients, so I have no problems recommending it to them.